Hi everybody, I'm Dave from the iPad Show, and today we're going to be reviewing an iPad cover. It's from Fusion of Ideas, and it is called the iPad Stealth Armor. And they make a variety of these ranging from $45 to $75 in a variety of finishes. They have clear ones, they have carbon fiber ones, which are really cool. They sent us one of those. And they have wood ones. That's the one we're going to be installing here. They have a whole new line of metal ones. They have like a tungsten and a, what is it? They have tungsten, they have gold, if you wanted a golden iPad. Really cool stuff. They have matte black ones. Just a bunch of different kind of covers for the back of your iPad. They also make screens that go on the front too, so if you want dual protection, you can get both of those. But today we are going to be reviewing the wooden one. That's the one that I've used. If you've seen our show, you've seen that Steve has had the carbon fiber one on the back of his for a little while, and he loves it. It's really protected his iPad as he's been taking it in and out of cases and throwing it across the room. But today this is the one we're going to be looking at. It is the wooden one, the wooden color here. So let's zoom in and take a look at that. It's nice and wooden, as you can see. So yeah, and they were kind enough to give us a little logo at the top here. So let's take a better look at this and install it on the iPad. Okay, so we have the iPad on a table here. I have it just on a little a leather thing to protect it here. So the first thing we do is we have to clean off the iPad here so that it doesn't get dirt under the thing. So we're just using a kind of a microfiber cloth here and cleaning off the backside. I already wiped it down with a little bit of water, but I want to make sure it doesn't have any dust or anything on there, because this is gonna, I have a feeling this case cover, or this skin is going to last a while. This is a 64 gig iPad, and it's going to look beautiful with this iPad Show little thing on it. So, and they have their nice little logo down here. They also do laser etching. I don't think that's laser etched, but they do some really cool laser etching for iPhones and iPads and stuff. So, you just take the paper backing off of this right here. So, you just peel it off. You can see that peels right off. I'm going to try not to touch the sticky part of this too much. So that just peels off there. And then we want that side to be up there, side to be down here. Yes, you gently just lay it on there. Hopefully this isn't a disaster here. Oh boy. Okay, we might speed this up, so I'm going to add a little background music maybe, if I don't get this on the first try. And what is scary about this is, what's cool about this is you can put it on multiple times. What's scary though is they say that you can, to set it in place, you use a hair dryer. So you kind of just put it down on your device. It's not quite down there as exactly how I wanted it, so I'm going to peel it back up. Look at that, it just peels right back up. I didn't stick it down all the way yet, so it does that. I'd rather have it aligned at the top better. Okay, so just gently putting it on there, making sure that it's evenly spread out. And this is the part that's a little weird, is you then take this thing and you use a hair dryer on it to kind of smooth it out. So here we are in the bathroom, and usually when you use the iPad in the bathroom, it doesn't involve a hair dryer. But we're going to have a hair dryer and the iPad with the skin on there, and it kind of evens it all out. So I think I'm going to turn the iPad off first before I break anything. So next you will see this. Set it on hot. I'm going to set it on low here. There we go. It's heating up. And we just okay. Whew. That was hot. So after working it over a few times with the blow dryer, I finally got it into a place where I wanted it. So now the back of the iPad is wood. It looks like this iPad is made of wood. So sweet. And you can't really see this on the video too well, but the iPad, the skin itself has kind of a texture to it, like a wood grain texture. So just let's zoom in there and see if we can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it, but there's a wood grain texture to this thing that is really just amazing. The one thing that was a little tricky here is the corners. The corners here were a little difficult to get in the exact right place. Like up here, I tried. You can see a little bit of metal around the side here, and none over here. But it overlaps just a hair right here. So it's really fit exactly for the size of the iPad. And if you look real close, you can still see the reflection of the Apple logo. But it's made exactly for the size of the iPad. And if there was one thing that I wish that this case is just a little smaller, actually, the skin, so that even though it would maybe expose a little bit of the sides of the iPad, it would not allow for overlap of the corners here. And in my experience, I've went through many skins and iPhone protective screens and that kind of stuff, and that is the first area where these skins kind of come apart, is the side will get caught on stuff and start peeling off. But this was really good because it allowed me to apply some more heat to it, peel it back, adjust it a little bit, and put it back on. So I still wish this was a little better. We'll see if it shrinks up a little bit as it cools down. I don't think it will, but we can always hope. So overall, this is a really great skin, and it just looks amazing on the iPad. So if you can live with having a little bit of this, I don't know, you can't really trim it with an X-Acto knife or anything because it's just so close to the iPad. Trust me, I tried up in the corner here, and it didn't look so good. But it's great. So if you want to get this, it's fusionofideas.com, and it's the Stealth Armor, or thestealtharmor.com for the iPad skin. So really great designs, great colors, and metal finishes, and all sorts of crazy stuff. So go there, enjoy. I recommend it highly. It's really cool. So yeah, if you want more of these reviews, go to iPadshow.com and click on the hardware reviews.